Hi, Ravindra.
Yes, Pooja. Hi.
Hi. So, Ravindra, I have done all.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm Appa Saib. So I have total 6.5 years. So experience. So basically, I'm working on insurance related, mobile banking related, and enterprise applications. So primary skill is mobile applications. We are using iOS developer using Objective Swift, then moving to the React Native sites. So around React Native is 6 year total experience, and side by actually current role is like as a tech leader. So website admin panel, we creating a React JS mobile application, React Native backend for we are using Node.js, and yeah, like this. And current project is in Aditi insurance related project. There are around 35 team members, and current role is tech leader, like this end to end developments like as a mobile application backend and also the deploy sites. Yeah.
Okay. Mm, okay. So, how many project you have done in React Native only?
Okay, React Native end-to-end development means iOS and Android application both side. Around 8 project is completed.
Eight.
Is mostly banking sector and insurance.
Okay. Uh, okay. You know Virtual DOM?
Yeah, virtual DOM is React we are using. Virtual DOM means like as a your real DOM to creating a virtual copy. So as compared to real DOM, virtual DOM is very quickly response to the client side, showing the immediately rendering components. Means like as a you creating any div on any designing, you can create a div inside a span h1 like this, any attributes. So specific you rendering the attribute, then specific rendering the immediately virtual DOM is tree wise creating tags every nodes. So specific tag is HTML tag is updating, then render quickly response to the client side, like this.
Okay. Any disadvantage of React Native?
Yeah, disadvantages React Native means like as a depend on the third party, more than third party we are using. So any feature include like as a card, any API calling, GraphQL API, then Apollo client depend, any REST API, then exhaust any third party like as a, so any third party library changing version, then some cases your project also the breaking. So up to date we need also the your code is upgrade. And second is like this React is not a MUC pattern following, like similar Angular is MUC pattern, MUC is MUC, sorry, ASP.NET is MUC pattern. So React inside one single page inside you can designing coding like this. But after that Redux and Mobix come miss global state, we separate also the your business logic. Yeah.
Okay. What is Redux?
Okay, Redux is a global state management library. So every component, every individual inside managing a state is not possible. We have very big project, so we managing a global level all the state. Like as we manage using reducers, and we can access anywhere and anywhere updating the reducer is easily. Yeah.
Uh, or explain state reducer state.
Reducer state
Yes.
means life cycle you asking.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, basically you have any components like as a consider your login component, any class based or functional based component. So here in specific dispatch action is there is defining a type, types to the your business logic calling. We any another middleware we are using like as a Redux Saga. Redux Saga inside watch run worker inside business logic you can writing any login API calling to backend side. Once the backend is calling getting the response and you are the getting the response, then you are the reducer is updating. Once the reducer updating, then you are the again state is rendering and getting the updated response and navigate the next page like this.
Okay.
Main basically Redux inside firstly dispatches multiple state also here availables. Then your reducer types watcher worker saga part. Middleware is saga we are using combined reducer like this bomb combined reducer to root to reducer passing, and root to reducer means like as your global app levels wrap up the whole app like this.
Okay. How to re-render data?
Okay. Okay, re-render data basically any component inside a state is changing, then your re-render automatically calling.
Okay. You implement any animation in React Native?
Yes, we are using animation. So basically, normal React Native is animation. Some attribute is available like as animate view, animate image, animate. I think image view and he then animations also property available. There is we passing to the time how much time after that is animations showing like this vertically horizontally. And also we are using third party library React Native animations library. There is inbuilt some animation available, we can access an implementation.
For custom related, how can we implement animation?
So we are inbuilt React Native inside animations property available. We are using animation dot timer, and inside you can manage the I think 4 5 object is pass your timer, then scalar also like this, and we implementation custom animations.
Okay. How to use timer?
Using set timer.
Yes, how to use timer in React Native?
Timer basically we are using like as using set timer. So timer means like as after some time is end, then we calling the your timers. So basically OTP expired time also we are using timers. So means like as a once the user is entering mobile number and sending to back into the OTP, then your timer is starting around 2 minutes, yeah, 1 minutes. Then calculate the every seconds. Once the 1 minute is completed, then your reset button also showing. We are using set timer, clear timer, set timer, time set timer interval like this. Different situation we are using.
Okay. What is role of bridge in React Native?
Yeah, bridge means like as a there is architecture is React Native. So right now 2022 is new architecture is introduced the React community. So JSI JavaScript interface, but before we are using like as a here is a JS model, shadow thread and UI thread like this. JS model means like as if some feature is not available in React Native side, then we implementation fully native sides. So Android native side, iOS native sites, then we are using bridge concept, writing fully native side Objective C and Java, Java side at the rate React method, and iOS side using RCT method, all the implementation native side, and React native to native function calling using native modules through that time we are using bridging concept.
Okay. How many type of thread available in React Native?
Basically three threads available React Native, and every thread is separately working.
Okay. Or scheduled thread
Yes,
can be used.
Yeah, shadow thread is very important. Shadow thread means like as a you defining any component, and component here we defining a button, flat list, every designing position defining for handling shadow thread.
Okay, and React Native, yeah, JavaScript.
JS thread you saying?
Huh.
Yeah, JS thread means like as your React Native. Basically you implementation React Native full applications, and finally you getting the bundle file like as a main.bundle.js file inside your the whole business logic. So every this is very important file, and all the component communication to the native component like as a native side we there is iOS side UI view UI image, and React Native to native component converting. So JS model is that time we are using.
Okay. How to handle different screen size?
Yeah, multiple way are available. We managing responsive, so we are using advanced styling for any library like the restyle Shopify. Otherwise managing a ratio is very good concept. So a different screen wise ratio through managing your iPad, iPhone, ITV screen also, then MacBook also the handling the multiple responsive screen. Otherwise we managing a flex inbuilt available React Native in flex through the also the development responsive screen.
Okay. What are the debugging tool available in React Native?
Yeah, debugging tool is multiple available like as a Redux for also the Redux dev tools also available. Mobex also alternative Redux. There is Mobex dev tools also available. Otherwise React Native is then Harmik is also is good, but normally we debug on Chrome, then dev debug like this, then you are the specific metro through debugging application in browser. 8081 is default port number on debug your all the applications like this.
Okay. How to make API call?
Yeah, API call, REST API for we are using Exhaust, otherwise inbuilt fetch also we are using, and GraphQL for we using Apollo clients.
Okay. What is scroll view?
Scroll view.
Yes.
Yeah, scroll view means like as you have some data showing on a screen, but not a similar format. Like as you have a card, you have a horizontal, vertical, some means not a organization same data. Then we are using a scroll view like this.
Okay. What is difference between plate list and section list?
Okay, flat list means like you have a similar data, so similar array of data and showing the like as a user list, then we are using a flat list. And section list means like as a view you have a department header, and after that the user list, then department name also the department list like this. Section header like this we are also using section list.
How to optimize application performance?
Yeah, optimization for using mostly more means like as a yeah, we are using progots rules we are writings. Don't use any big size images, we are using SVG files. Also the third party minimum right, also the we writing separately component destructurization more than creating component. We are using atomic design pattern, create small component and reusable the your components, also good features. And Android side platform wise deploy your the APK or IPA file like this.
how to create APK and IPA file?
Yeah, apk ifa file, there is multiple way using command line we are also creating, and like as a assembly through we are creating apk file. Otherwise we creating using android studio. There is a single deploy file creating IPA or APK file. There is for important keychain also a file. The keychain is secret information like as a account related informations through generate the APK or IPA file. And tester for deploy the IPA file, APK file, and app store, play store through play store on deploy IPA file. So like this, and deploy for multiple way deploying. So we are using fast lane, otherwise directly any app host, div, other, yeah, multiple way deploy to apk to tester. Yeah.
Okay, how to pass data between component?
Okay, within component there are multiple way navigation through we are passing also data, a local storage through passing, singleton also we are using. Otherwise store the redux and access to the redux context. Yeah, multiple way are available.
How to implement push notification?
Yeah, push notification for, there are multiple platform available push notification, but mostly majorly we are using Firebase console on creator firstly account. There is register your the android iOS application bundle through iOS 4. You have a Apple developer account. There is creating a .p12 file and download and registered here. Also download both an iOS 4 JSON file and iOS 4 plist file, and imported your added your project, and we required library install, and some feature, also the native side manual changes, some function extra adding. There is app delegate, and iOS side also the main file, and we can access the some feature for notification through. Also the any notification on click navigate to specific page on we implementation step by step.
Okay, how to store data in React Native?
Store, you saying local storage?
Yes.
Yeah, local storage for we are using multiple way. Firstly is asynchronous storage by default provided to React Native. Otherwise we using third party any database library like SQLite, RealM database. Inside store the data in external storage like this.
Okay, how to handle image?
Image.
Yes.
Okay, image, basically React Native is provided image. We are using image, and there is pass the local image path, otherwise server image path. There is resource you have a remote URL path, then resource object inside URL and pass the remote URL. Otherwise you have a local, then resource inside required inside pass your the local path like this. And also there is some properties container, center, then fix like this, and add a custom styling like this.
Okay, how to handle gesture?
Okay, getcher, left getcher, right getcher. So getcher for we are using mostly third party library we are using getchers.
Do you use your application?
Yeah, actually, I Getcher used like as a image for like as a zoom in and zoom out time. We are using Getcher, but iOS native side we are using gesture, back, left gesture, right gesture, top gesture, bottom gesture, like this.
What is higher order function?
Yeah, higher order function means like as a HOC means like as a you some feature available in four component, like as a available push notification message is getting. So that time every component is not sharing same feature. We are defining a global level, creating one HOC component. There is writing all the functions and wrap up the another child function. This is HOC. Means same feature provide to the another component.
Explain GraphQL.
Yeah, GraphQL is very is new concept developed in Facebook. So there is a single endpoint and multiple queries and mutations, but REST API inside multiple endpoint. GraphQL inside single endpoint. So GraphQL inside means like as a you need a necessary data you can access to the backend side, not a whole data. Like as you have a user and you need a only username, then you get the you only the username, not a whole the user first name, last name, age, birth date, like this. So REST API is whole data is passing, unnecessary.
What is code splitting?
Code
Code splitting.
code splitting, not using actually. Code splitting.
Okay. You implement pagination.
Yes, I use a pagination also.
How it's work?
Yeah, pagination for we are using firstly you have more than records like 1 lakh, 1000, 2000. So backend is passing through limited data like as a random number 10, 20. So 10, 20, and there is passing also page number and the count number. So by front end side also the next page to calling. So also the next page like as you have a page 1, page 2, that time we are using pagination concept.
Okay. What is hot loading?
Yeah, hot loading means like as a real time any changes reflected on the your device.
How to manage Android and iOS code?
Okay, Android and iOS manage code for we are using platform through platform.os is equal to Android. So managing the Android code, platform.os is equal to iOS, then managing the iOS side code.
What is hook?
Yeah, hook is like as a is functional based component. So inbuilt some hooks available, we can easily access and implementation fastly the application. Yeah,
How? Yes. I- how to use style sheet?
style sheet we I'm mostly we are using restyle Shopify. Restyle Shopify is very good. Otherwise we using a normal style sheet. So style sheet through you can create any style and design your the application. Restyle Shopify inbuilt available some feature you can access and implementation, better way application designing. Otherwise React Native paper available.
Okay. How to implement Firebase in React Native?
Yeah, Firebase is multiple service provided like as a crash analytics, push notification, hosting, also debugging application, where is application your crash, like this multiple feature available on crash Firebase. On authentication for login also.
Yeah. you use any Google related functionality?
Yes, yes, Google
Or
Map.
yes.
Google Map also we are using.
Okay, so how to implement and
So Google
what
Map,
specific? Mm, yes.
yeah, Google Map we are using. Google Map for GCP cloud on
Mm,
create account. There is firstly enable your the map services, and there is for provide the key through key access to the Google Map. So mobile application, here is geolocations. There is provide your the key and access to the Google Map.
okay. You know control and uncontrolled component.
Yeah, control uncontrol means like as you saying stateless and stateful, correct?
Yes.
So basically control component means like as a this component inside available some state, also some actions available, means like this is control component. Uncontrolled means like as a there is not available any is not a big complex component, like as a only the button text smaller, there is not any state, there is not any actions, like this.
Okay. Difference between hybrid and native application.
Yeah, React Native is not hybrid application. React Native is cross-platform application. Hybrid means like as a ionic. So hybrid application is like as a you are the look and feel the browser, not a native application. So native application means like as a native performance is 100 to 100. So yeah, like this. So hybrid application, yeah, cross-platform application. Firstly, we are using any JavaScript through any, also Flutter also. Flutter also similar to native, but not a native. So we creating a JavaScript inside all the component, and all the code is converted to the native side, and then user getting the around 90-95 percentage performance speed as compared to native.
Okay. What are touchable component?
Yeah, touchable component inbuilt available React Native. So touchable opacity, touchable highlight. So means like as you have some card on click. So combination of the you have component, and some action performs. That time we are using touchable component.
You know fabrics. Fabric.
Fabric is new concept. Turbo models and Fabric, correct? Fabric, before Fabric we are using for deploy for, correct? But right now Fabric means like as a turbo model and Fabric for the access to the calling to the native functions, like this. Is GSI concept is coming. Yes, I know.
What is intersection manager?
Yeah, intersection also available managed in React Native side. Actually, I see, but not using actually. Intersection manager, yeah, I see, but not using.
Okay. How to get geolocation?
Yeah, geolocation for we are using geolocation library. So React Native geolocation, there is longitude, latitude, and accuracy also through getting the locations. Exactly library name right now not remember, but React Native Geolocation, yeah, another GS something service. I think that library we are using, and also getting the background side location fetching is possible through
Set native prop means
set native props.
yes.
Set native props. Actually, not using. I think is also available in the React Native set native props, but I'm not using actually native props.
So no problem. What is npm?
Yeah, npm means like as a, node module package is officially managing the all the packages.
Hmm.
So there is any user or any developer creating own packages and deploy on the publicly. So there is managing publicly privately organization through, and
Okay.
yeah.
How to handle memory leakage issue?
Yeah, memory leakage issue basically some sometime you React Native, some listener you can add listener is added, but after your component is killing time you not remove the your listener, that time is your memory leak mostly happened. So before going to the kill component, going to next component, so use effect inside return recommended remove the your listener.
Okay. Yes. So that's from my side over. Uh, Thanks for join
Okay, yeah.
and after give the feedback for HR. Okay.
Sure, sure, no problem. Chalo,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.